Solaris Budgets here, and I'm on a journey to ensure a better financial future for myself by budgeting, prop money, cash stuffing, and doing savings challenges. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to be cash stuffing for week 1 of June. So for us, June is a 5-week month because I got paid a little bit early because the 25th is a Sunday and also we have a bank holiday and it's all just a bit confusing. So I got paid yesterday. So yeah, I kind of forgot that June was a 5-week month. I don't know why. In my spreadsheet I have I put on the top of the spreadsheet like how many weeks in a month, and yeah, for some reason I put June as a 4-week when it's actually 5 weeks, so that was fun. Anyway, so let's address the elephant in the room. I have nails. I feel like everyone who records these videos are absolutely gorgeous, like beautiful gel nails, and it's not one of the reasons. Well, it's one of the reasons I did get them. But I can't justify spending, that kind of money on nails every few weeks. It's not essential for me. I don't need them. Basically, and I spend the money on getting my eyebrows done and getting my hair done every 6 months. Like, that's where I'm happy to spend the money, while we've got other things going on and saving for other things. It's just not a priority. But it was my birthday a couple of weeks ago. I'm not going to tell you exactly when it was. Got a little bit of money. Most of it went into savings, and I actually spent some money on some press-on nails. Now, these have been on my wish list for I think well over a year. So if you're new around here, I don't share it, but I have what I call my wish list. It's on a spreadsheet, and I put whatever I want on it, and then I put the date, I put the thing on the wish list, and then I count, and then I sort of do another little sum that counts how many days it's been on the wish list, and then anything over 30 days I can buy. And it's a great way to sort of, stop that impulse purchasing of like big items. And a lot of the time, every so often, I will look through the wish list, and actually I'll end up removing stuff that I put on sort of on a whim because I'd seen the thing and actually sort of realised that I didn't actually want it anymore, I didn't need it anymore, so I stopped doing that. But anyway, these nails have been, so I got a few pairs. I like them because apparently they're really durable, but also they're reusable, which is like a big win-win in my situation. But I do apologise, this is the first time I put on press-on nails, and I have really, I think from a distance it's not too bad, but like close up, they're a little bit of a disaster, so I won't go too close up on the camera for you. But yeah, getting used to the length. Like, I've not had nails this long ever, I don't think, so everything's a bit weird. Like, I just feel like there's always seems to be pressure on my nails when I'm trying to do things like typing, or even trying to count the cash before doing this is a bit weird, so please bear with me. But yeah, I really like them, and it's also a way for me to let my nails grow and not attack them. The idea behind this was, if I have nice looking nails, I'm not going to want to bite them and all sorts. So yeah, but anyway, I really like them. So yeah, anyway, so we're going to go into this binder first. This is my everyday binder, because we have some rollover money. So we actually had £20 left over in eating out. We also had £4 in groceries, but I've just moved that across to my penny challenge. So we should have 1,075 to cash stuff today. So counting the cash is definitely going to be fun. I'll leave the placeholders till last. I might do this with a calculator. The reason why it's so much today is because it's just the beginning of the month. The beginning of the month we stuff monthly things. So yeah, it tends to be a bit top heavy week 1, and then you see as we go through the weeks it sort of gets a lot less. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 96, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 7, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, So that's 775, 875, 975, 175. That took a lot of thinking because I don't know if you find it, you sort of have to keep track of what number you're on, like what 100 you are, and then like what the denomination is. Anyway, so yeah, how is everyone doing this bank holiday weekend? I didn't realise it was bank holiday weekend. Sort of, they sneak up on me. I think because I'm too used to like being in education and not really having the bank holidays, or like when I was doing my PhD, I just worked the bank holidays, which probably wasn't sensible, but here we are. Right, so we go back into the everyday binder. So personal spending, I assign myself £20 a week, but with that we play some savings challenges. So the first challenge we do is roll and match. You might notice that this has got a bit skinnier again because I've had to move some stuff around. So roll and match, I feel like everyone knows what it is, but if you don't, basically this is from the Rocking Witch. You roll this dice. If you get 3 of the same colour, you put in 5. If you get a mismatching colours, you put in 10. So we've got purple, purple, pink. Oh, nearly had it. Purple, pink. So yeah, how is everyone doing? This is definitely the wrong purple, and I definitely can't colour. But yeah, I just feel like I mean, I know it's still May, but I can't believe we're like, my budget is already in June, we're already halfway through the year, and we're just kind of looking at like our priorities for the rest of the year. It's quite, oh no, that should be a pink. I messed up, got too distracted. Sort of. There we go. What was that sticking to my nail? Don't have done anything to my nail. Never mind. Put pink in there. So we're putting £10 into that. Ah, I want to close the envelope. £10. Okay. Then I'm going to put £5 into Fiver Friday. I'm just going to keep this going. So this is from the Housewives budget. We're now into June. The way I'm doing it is with I'm lining up with my pay months rather than the actual months, just for it to be slightly less confusing. So we're going to put £5 into there. Each picture is £1.25, so each row is 5. And I'm not going to take the money out. I'm going to take it out at the end of the year. And then we'll do the rest when we get there. So £5 is going into personal spending. I feel like I make it more and more complicated every week. Anyway, so these nails. Right. Groceries gets £2.75. So this is because mine and my partner's paychecks are now a week apart. For no reason, it's just the way it lines up with when we get paid. So I'm only putting my half in this week. 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 75. Goes into groceries. And the grocery shop is how we determine if we're a 4 or 5 week month. We get a grocery delivery. That's something that we just have always done, and it just works so much better for us than having to go to the grocery shop, because you're a bit more control of what you're getting and what you're buying and how much you're spending. Whereas I feel like if we went to a grocery shop, we would just want to buy all of the stuff. So eating that's get 100 to 20, 40, 60, 81. I was actually super pleased that we had like leftover money, and actually it's £30 like left over. I just took some money out in cash, and yeah, so I'm going to keep that just £10 in my purse just in case we need it. And then household gets 50. Did I put those in the same? And that is that for this binder. The next binder we're going to go into is the annuals binder. we are going to be putting £5 into Christmas, which means Christmas now has 110, which means we can carve a Christmas tree. Exciting. So yeah, anyone have any bank holiday weekend plans? I think we are just going to chill this weekend. Yeah, don't know, just feeling very burnt out. I think I mentioned it in my previous video. I don't know why. I think it's just because it's coming up to halfway through the year, and yeah, I don't know. That time of the year just seems to, or this time of the year always just makes me feel a bit like, oh. Father's Day is not getting stuffed. Yeah, so we're doing something different this month. We are now starting to put money into annual events. I was doing this with savings challenges, but realised that was not the best idea. So we are working on Mam's birthday. So annoyingly, my parents' birthdays and my partner's birthday is all very, very close together. They've been like a couple of weeks of each other, and I mean a couple of weeks, not even a month. It's like 2 or 3 weeks. So I'd realised that doing that slowly with savings challenge is not going to work. So put in 10, so that's 2. So that's fun, but it is what it is. So yeah. And then that's it for the annual events. Annual bills is going to get 15. So annual bills now has right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 40, 60, 60, 75, 80. So 480. I can't cross off 100, and this is for stuff like insurance and TV license, water, etc. So car annuals is going to get 25. And the car annuals is for car tax, MOT service, something else. Car insurance, that's also very important. So 50, 70, 95. And it's a little low because we paid for everything in May, because that's when everything is due. So that's it for that binder. Again, nothing we can cross off. Variable sinking funds, so this is stuff that I don't need to dip into every week or every month. So health is going to get 5, which means health has 15. Car is going to get 5, which means car has 15. So this is for stuff like charging and parking. Travel is going to get 5, which means no, travel's not getting 5. Travel is getting 30 this week because we need to go into London next week. So travel has 35. Just needed to give that a bit of a boost. Gifts is going to get 5, which means gifts has 65. Self-care is going to get 5, which means self-care has 20, 40, 60, 85. I think if any of these things like reach 100, I will probably stop stuffing them and try and get up to, or like just try and keep it at 100. Skincare has got 25, but I don't think that's going to happen with any of these. And fitness gets 5, and we can cross off one of these. So fitness now is 20. That's that for this binder. Right, long-term binder. This is where the fun happens. So we're not doing anything with Ireland or holidays this month because we are going to focus on, okay, first house deposit. Sorry, you can hear it on the crashing. So for house deposit, we play the 300 envelope challenge. That was me trying to get the 300 envelope challenge. So we put £300 in to the house deposit, which means it now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we cut off 2 of these, I think. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, yeah. And then we'll also do the 300 envelope challenge. It's a bit of fun. I know we're running a little bit slow at the moment. Just put that back aside for a second. And that is because we got some other priorities that we're trying to do. But as of July, so next month, we will be like really going mad on the house deposit because we will have, basically what I'm trying to do is, oh my god, these nails. So we're doing the 296. Oh my god, that's, do I have my tweezers? No. And then we're gonna do the 4. How do people do it with nails? What I want to know. Okay, and that's done. It is a slow burner, this, and because we're not putting as much in at the moment, like, that is just what it is. And that is because we're going to be working on, oh, we're not doing it in this binder, are we? Okay, so I really want to have £1,000 in my car maintenance fund. That car maintenance fund is for stuff like tyres, brake pads, anything that needs to be like repaired on the car. This is because I've had a bit of a scare on the car and like realised that if it wasn't covered by warranty, then, you know, I'd have to fork out quite a lot of money. And I realised the way I was doing like my car maintenance, which was just to cover everything in like MOT service and etc., that wasn't the best way to do it. So before we even like start thinking about house stuff or, you know, house deposit and really going mad on that, I wanted to get £1,000 in a car maintenance fund. Now, I was like, oh, I won't do it like any challenge, I'll just put the money straight into the envelope. But I think I have this binder. A binder I made myself. This was inspired by Solaris Budgets. I actually followed her tutorial on it, and I made it a few years ago when I first got my laminator and stuff and my Cricut. So we're just going to put everything in here every week because I think it's fun, and I don't really use this that much. So we're going to put 130, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30. Sorry. 20, 40, 60, 81. I don't know where that extra 20s come from, but this is what we're going to do. So we're going to do 50s actually. So let's get 50 to 40, 50. Around that 50. Like, it's my binder and I could do what I want with it, basically. That was my attitude towards it. So let's find another 50. Because like my main thing, this was going to be for like when we finish challenges, I just put it into here and then it's going towards the house deposit. But while we're not working on that at the moment, let's do that 50. So most of this is coming out of my paycheck. This is where I'm budgeting this for. I don't know what I'm rambling for. But the idea is that any challenges that we do, that we finish. I don't think I have 30s on here. I think it's. So let's just do this 10 and this 20. I have no idea where the extra 20 is coming from, and that's really confusing me. So, that 10 and that 20. So the idea is that when we do my other challenges, that I will feed the finished challenges into this. So the sooner we get that done, the better. Then that goes into Coming Fun, and then we'll work on the not traditional, the way I was originally going to do, which was like some of the challenges went into the house pods, some challenges went into like just wish list stuff. Anyway, so that is that done. So the next thing we need to do is go back into the savings challenge binder. So we're going to roll a match in 2025, 12 days of colour. So this is the Advent Savings by Rainbow Budgets. What I do is I scratch off the week before and then just round it up to the nearest 5. So we're putting 10 into this today. And then we will scratch off for next week. Just wanna check. So let's 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm really confused. Don't know why I have all this extra money. Right. So the next thing we want to do is put £5 into 5 on Friday. This is my own challenge, and the paid challenge I do digitally. So I'm just going to work something out. So we should have £60 to go with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 50. There should be another 10. Why is there not another 10 somewhere? Oh, I think I messed this up. Let's give it that 20. Let's just ignore it because I don't know where that's come from. I don't have any notes in there. Just ignore everything that's falling down. Very, very confused. Right. There's £60 here. Right, go away. I don't know what you're for. So let's do this one. So I moved my 6 challenges into this binder because I basically just couldn't close the other one. So what we do is you roll a 6-sided dice, whatever it lands on, I put £5 into that challenge. So yeah, let's just, I don't know, yeah, sometimes I think I've worked it all out, and then like Sunday there is like a missing £20 we didn't even scratch off. Hold on. Scratch off for next week. Come on, get it together. Right, so we're going to scratch off 2 for next week. Let's just do this one. So a 6. Is that a 6 and a 3? So a 6 and a 3, which makes 9. Do we want to just put that in there now? Yeah, let's just do that now while we have the money. Put the 9 in there. Or we'll put 10 in so I round up to the nearest. So I actually don't know how much this is going to save, because it's going to save like the advent calendar and then some. And then I round up. So let's just tick off that 6 and 3. So where do you want to go? Ooh, let's go for these bottom ones. So this is a 5 and a 4. So another 9. So I'll make a note to put that in, that £10 in there next week. Right. One day I'll be good at this. Anyway, so yeah, roll a 6-sided dice, whatever it lands on is like £5 goes into that. So that's open. Let's open. Let's open. Whenever these challenges are finished, they get fed into the 1K binder. Okay, so 5. I do have a lot of challenges that are very close to finishing, so it'd be nice if some of those get finished, but we will just see. 5. Actually, let's put the 10 in. 1. 4. 6. The great thing is I can't remember what some of these challenges are. 1. If we do finish a challenge and we put more money into it than is needed into the challenge, what I will do is roll again and put it into a different challenge, because what I want to do is change things up a little bit once I finish these 6 challenges. So, okay, that's how we're going to do it. So, just need to make a note of this as well, because obviously this is prop money. So challenge 1 got 10. So challenge 1 is by Grounded Budgets, which is this steamy challenge. I think this was one of the her subscriptions that she used to do. I really like this. And then 10, which finishes this challenge. So this should be £45 in this. Okay. 20, 35, 45. So one gets 10, 2 got nothing, 3 got nothing, 4 got 5. So 4 is my Sakura Savings Challenge. So you can choose how many icons you want to include in this. So I'm going to cross off one of these petals. And that saves me 90. Challenge 5 got 10. So challenge 5 is my seasonal challenge. So let's cross off these tulips. And I mean, you can choose the way you do the seasons. My seasons are astronomical, so so summer doesn't start till like end of June. I can't remember the exact date. That's how I'm doing it. And then challenge 6 got loads. So challenge 6 is blooming budgets from the Housewife's budget. So I didn't even note down what went into what. So got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 went into 6. Seasonal got 10, so that's 5 got 10, 4 got 5, and then 2 and 3 got nothing. So let's do another 15 here. And then we'll do that 10. So what we're going to do with the challenge 1, which we have finished, so let's just take that out now and let's go into the 1K binder. So this is going to sound controversial because I said, oh, everything's going to go into the 1K binder, but my electric toothbrush, let's do it this way, packed it in. I've had this thing for years and years and years, and I've tried like all sorts and I can't fix it, so I take the whole amount. I think I'm just going to take the whole amount and put that, hold on, how much have we got in health? we're going to put 10 into the 1k binder, and I'm just going to take the rest, use some of the health money, because technically it is health, it's my teeth health. 10 into the 1k binder. I know that sounds a bit stupid and people will probably have opinions, but I need basically I need an electric toothbrush. Had no signs of gonna die, and then just suddenly went and can't like do anything about it. I've cleaned it, have like tried different things. So, and actually to get a new toothbrush, it's not actually that expensive. I discovered, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to spend like hundreds of pounds, and to get something similar to what I have now, what I had lasted me 9 years. And I still have like the toothbrush heads, so I don't really want to have to get like new toothbrush heads and all that kind of stuff. It's actually not that expensive, so I'm just going to do that. So we've still made progress on everything. We finished a challenge today, which is very, very exciting. We've got a random 20 quid that I still don't know how it got into the mix. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching and following along with this chaos as you do every week. I'm really sorry, it is just chaotic, and the added bonus of getting new nails that I'm not used to the length of, and I just can't grab things. Anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video for week 2 of June. Have an absolutely lovely bank holiday and take care of yourselves. Bye.